Please like the video, subscribe my channel. Power of letting go. You think if you ignore someone, you'll become the bad person. You worry, what will they think? What if they leave? What if I lose them? And that fear has slowly become your biggest weakness. So you keep trying, replying instantly, answering every call, saying yes when your heart is screaming no. And little by little, you're losing yourself. Have you ever sat alone and asked, why am I doing all this? Is it because you truly care, or because you're afraid of being alone? Here's the truth: most people avoid the people who don't value you, will never value you, no matter how much time you give them. And the people who truly care about you don't need you to be available 24/7. But you've turned your life into a notification. Someone texts you, respond. Someone calls you, run. Someone ignores you, panic. Is this your life? Or are you living in service of others? Now understand this clearly: ignoring people is not arrogance. It's self-respect. The moment you give everyone unlimited access to you, your value starts dropping. Think about it: if something is always available, everywhere, does it feel special? No. And the same applies to you. When you're always available, always responding, always present, you become ordinary. And the world never values what's ordinary. So listen carefully: you don't need to reply to every message. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to save every relationship, because some people are not in your life to add value. They're there to consume your energy, and you keep running after them, draining yourself. But now it's time to pause. To think. And most importantly, to choose yourself. Try this: start ignoring what ignores you. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Your mind will push you to reply, to go back, to give attention again. But that moment, that is your real test, because self-respect always comes with the price of loneliness. And those who are not willing to pay this price spend their entire life stuck in cheap relationships. Do you know what real power is? Silence. When you stop reacting, when you stop explaining, when you step back, people start wondering, the same person who was always there, why are they distant now? And that's where your value begins. But remember, ignoring is not about ego. It's not about hatred. It's an art. You stay calm, but not weak. You focus on your goals, your growth, your life. And slowly, everything changes. You stop chasing people, and people start noticing you. Because the one who has time for himself is the real rich person, and the one who is scattered everywhere is empty inside. So make a decision today: ignore everything that breaks you. Ignore everything that disrespects you. Ignore everything that pulls you away from yourself, because your time, your energy, your life is far too valuable for random people. And the day you truly understand this, you won't even need to ignore anyone anymore, because you'll be so focused on your path, you won't have time to look back. And one day, you'll realize the people you once cried for have become just a small part of your story. You'll smile and ask yourself, were they really that important? Or did I just give them too much importance? And deep inside, you'll know the answer. It was never them. It was you. Who gave everyone access to your heart? Who made them too important? Who forgot yourself in the process? But not anymore. Now you've changed. Now you understand not every smiling face is real. Not everyone who stays forever. And not every relationship is meant for you. Now you don't chase. You don't beg. You don't convince. Because now you know what's truly yours will find its way to you. And what isn't will leave, no matter how hard you try. Now your silence feels peaceful. Your loneliness feels powerful. Because now you're not alone. You have yourself. And the person who has himself doesn't need anyone else. Now when someone ignores you, it doesn't hurt. Because you know someone ignoring you doesn't reduce your value. You lose value only when you ignore yourself. And now, you won't do that again. Now you choose yourself. Every time. In every situation. Whether someone stays or leaves. Whether someone understands or not. You keep moving forward. Because now you've learned the most important relationship in life is the one you have with yourself. And once that becomes strong, nothing in this world can break you. So make a promise you won't lose yourself for anyone. You won't change yourself for anyone. And if someone doesn't value you, you won't force them. You'll simply walk away. Silently. Because ignoring is not revenge. It's a promise you make to yourself. A promise that makes you stronger. Every single day. And one day, you'll reach a place where you don't need to ignore anyone at all. Because only the right people will remain in your life, the ones who understand even your silence. And that is real peace. The power of letting go. Part 2. At first, it wasn't easy. There were nights when you almost broke. You stared at your phone waiting, hoping for a message, a call, even a small sign that you mattered. But nothing came. And every time, you made excuses for them. Maybe they're busy. Maybe something's wrong. Maybe they'll text later. But deep down, you knew the truth. You were never their priority. And the sooner you accept this, the less it hurts. But maybe you needed that pain, because that pain was shaping you. It was teaching you something no one else could. Your worth should never depend on someone else's attention. Slowly, things started changing. Your mornings felt different. You stopped checking your phone the moment you woke up. You stopped waiting for someone's message to feel good. Instead, you started thinking about your goals, your dreams, your life. And for the first time, you felt in control. The world around you didn't change. People were still the same. Some still ignored you. Some still came only when they needed something. But now, you were different. Earlier, every small thing used to affect you. Now, you just smiled and moved on. Earlier, you replied to everyone. Now, you chose who deserved your response. And that one change changed everything. Because not every battle is meant to be fought. Some battles are meant to be ignored. Not because you're weak, but because you're wise. You started understanding people better. Who truly cared, and who was just passing time. Who stood with you, and who only showed up when it was convenient. And once you see that clearly, there's no going back. Now, when someone walks away, you don't chase. You don't beg. You don't try to fix everything. You simply let them go. Because now you believe if someone is meant to stay, they will stay. And if they leave, they were never truly yours. This belief gave you something powerful. Peace. Now your silence is not heavy anymore. It's calm. Now your loneliness is not painful anymore. It's freedom. Because now you are not dependent on anyone to feel complete. And that's when confidence is born. A quiet, unshakable confidence. The kind that doesn't need validation. The kind that doesn't need attention. The kind that stays.